Hello everyone, this is Patrick, Comics and Collectibles, and here we have episode 6, 7? I don't remember. I can never keep track of the episodes. Anyway, this is the latest episode of the Carnage Repainting and Repair project. I think I got it right. I recently uploaded I think it was a short video, and I asked the question, which one of these statues did I repaint? If you see the light moving around, that's me. I have a handheld light. I'm trying to light this up so you can see every detail of these figures here. Hopefully I won't get it in the way. And I asked, which one did I repaint? I didn't get a response to that question, so I guess it's up to me to tell you which one I painted. All right, folks, I painted the one right. I'm on screen here. There I am. I painted this one right here. And you can see a stark difference between the two. And I'm going to tell you what's going on with this one in just a moment. But first, I want to do a all-around view comparison of each one of these. I don't have enough room here without stuff falling over. Hold on, I'll be back. Let me try to make a little room. All right, here's another view of them. I just noticed that mine right here is starting to chip. This paint was starting to come off of this one also. I don't know what type of paint this is, but it's not very good because it was just flaking off. Now, some differences between my repaint and the original. You probably noticed right away that I painted the teeth black. We've all seen Carnage with white teeth, and we've seen him with black teeth. So it was. I'm not saying that this is wrong, but I think he has a better look with the black teeth, especially on this statue. It's something about these white teeth, and this it didn't look right together. So I went with the black teeth. Also, can you see his hand? Can barely see it. Let me turn him a little bit. Now you can see. Also with his hands, his fingers rather, there was hardly any black on his fingers. A lot of time when I see Carnage, he has black fingers. So I gave him black fingers. I think it adds some contrast to the hand. All right, and let's go ahead and look at him from this side. Hope you can see the one in the back. I have very limited room here. And I will point out some of the differences in the paint in the black and white cut take two. I will point out some differences in the paint in a minute. Okay. And one thing I want to point out, since we are looking at this side, can't even see it. Hold on. All right, there we go. Right here, I put one of his tendrils on the leg. I removed it from the back and put it. Okay, that's not a word, Patrick. And I put it down here. And the reason I did that, hold on, come on, there you go. His tendril was hitting my whiteboard back there. The reason I did that is, where's my light? Come on. The reason I did that is because there were too many tendrils back here. It was crowded back here. Wait a minute, hold on. That one didn't come from the back. No, okay, actually it came from here. But same thing. You had one tendril here, one here, and it was just too much going on in one spot, in one area. And same with the back. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 tendrils. I don't know why they didn't spread these out more. Now, I did have the option of just deleting some of these and not using them, but I wanted to use all of them. So I tried to rearrange them and spread them out a little. And if you will look, again, don't know if you can see this. Hold on, let me try to move him. I hope that helped. If you look here, you'll see that all of the tendrils are coming back. None of them are going forward. And they were all just in the same general area, and they're not spread out or anything like that. So you probably can see that I tried to do that. This one is coming this way. I got one going forward. This one is coming back still. and I got this one going up. Now in this statue, I see it as very dynamic. He's not just static, not just standing there. He's actually moving. It shows motion, movement. And Tendril, and Carnage, if he's attacking, he's going to have those tendrils coming at you because that's his weapon. He's not going to have them like coming toward the back. He's going to have them going forward. As you can see, this one is coming up. That one's going forward, and this one's coming up about to go forward. So that was, well, I'll talk more about the overall design of this in a minute. I won't get into it right now. All right, and again, can you see the hand? There we go. The hand right here, I painted the fingernails, not the fingernails. I painted the fingers black. Let's see, what else? All right, let me focus a little bit back so we can see. All right, there we go. I think that's it, folks. So let's go ahead and talk about some differences in this paint job here. Come on, get in there. Let's turn him just a little bit. All right, folks, I'm going to try to explain this. I don't think I have the vocabulary or know the proper terms to do so, but I will try. Okay. Hold on, that music is too loud. All right, that's better. The problem with this, and I'm talking about the original, the problem with this is whoever designed Carnage, how can I say this? Okay, whoever designed or whoever made the paint pattern, for lack of a better term, I'm going to call it the paint pattern. Whoever designed it did a poor job. Now, I know we can all sit back and look at something, critique it after the fact and say, well, this was done wrong. They could have done this, that, whatever. But Carnage has a look. His look is, his body is red and he has black symbiotic. The black symbiote moves over the red part of his body. Here it's reverse. If you look, you got to have that artistic eye to see what I'm talking about or be very familiar with Carnage. If you look right here, this part should be red and this part should be black. And throughout his cut tattoo and throughout his entire body, it's like this. It's reverse. Also, this part, which should be black, is too much. It's too thick. It should be like some thin lines, maybe a few of them a little thick, but nothing this thick right here. That is too much. Let's see. I hope that made sense, folks. That's the best way I can explain it. The colors, what it comes to cut tattoo, what it comes down to is they had the colors reversed. This, can you see no, you can't see the leg. Let me see. All right, we'll get to the legs in a minute. Now, what I attempted to do was fix it, but it's really hard because some areas are, hold on, I don't even have the words for it, folks. Let me see if I can point it out. Maybe it'll make more sense that way. Okay, I can't explain it no better than that without making it confusing, so I'll leave it alone. But bottom line, folks, whoever designed this, they did a poor job of it. Now, the figure itself, the sculpt, that was just incredible. It's great. If you saw the other videos in this series where I had stripped the paint off and he was all, well, I'm talking about this one now, and it was all stripped down to I guess this is polystone. It was stripped down. You can see all the musculature, everything. There was some nice detail in the sculpt. So that's an A++ in my book. The only problem is this paint job. Let's see. What else? All right, as for the repairs, I repaired several of the fingers. Let's see if I can get up close and see how well I did on the repair work. Okay, hold on, it's too close. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Now, I don't remember exactly which fingers, but several of these fingers were cracked or broken, so I repaired them. And this tendril right here, and I forgot to paint the black on here, so I guess I'll do that later. But this tendril, if you look at, where is it? Man, I need more room. Speaking of more room, folks, if you want to help the channel out, if you are a comic book collector, please look at my comic related videos. I've posted several of them, and these videos show you every comic book in my collection that I am selling. I'm trying to sell the entire collection. I am going from A to Z, and I'm going through each book, showing each book. I am presently on M. So if you're interested in any comics, please check those videos out. You see something you like, leave a comment, let me know. We'll work the details out. There's nothing in stone, folks. I have not priced them. We can work out a price. So please check those out. That will free up a lot of room for me, and I won't have this problem anymore. And you won't have to hear me complain about it anymore. Okay, back to the regularly scheduled video. Now, where was I? Okay. If you take a look right here, you see that tendril? See how it's just laying up on his leg? Now this one, swinging back around, this one was doing the same thing. What I did was take a piece of, I think it was 18 gauge wire, or maybe 20 gauge, I don't remember. And I wrapped it around that tendril, and that made it stay up off of that leg. And now it's coming out kind of toward the side. I just felt it shouldn't be just laying up on his leg right there. It doesn't look right. Carnage is charging. He's coming at you. He's about to attack. Those tendrils should be up and ready to go. Let's see. Let's talk about his head. Where is it? All right. I hope you can see that. Let me get my light up here and you can. Now, one thing that I noticed, and I didn't want to touch it, I don't know why, but there is some blue in the eyes, and that's on both of them. I guess it's maybe some black is underneath and it's kind of like fading through or something. I did not want to touch the eyes. The eyes look okay to me. Now, I did repaint the head. I painted the black part and this red right here. This part up around here, this was starting to chip off. Now, my original plan did not call for me to repaint the head. I just wanted to leave it alone entirely. I didn't want to mess anything up. But once I saw the paint chipping, I had to do it. Let's see what else. Okay. Man, I need to touch up this tendril. Looks like some of the paint is. Okay, yeah, I need to retouch that. Now let's talk about these. Can you see? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna come off the tripod, folks. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. And please forgive me if my voice gets kind of loud, folks. I have the phone real close to my face, so you might have to adjust your volume a little. All right, I had to put my light down so I could hold the camera, so hopefully there's enough light to see what I'm pointing at. Now these tendrils right here, let's do a comparison. I had to, okay, where we at? Okay, when I turn these around in different directions, I created a problem because the base of the tendrils were hitting each other. So I did cut off little pieces of the base down here, the base of the tendril that is. Cut, take two. So I did have to cut off part of the tendrils down here so that they would fit. I think I clipped off a small piece from each one of these right here. And I did not do anything to the base. I did get a little red paint on here. Maybe I can clean it off without messing anything up. I'll look into it. And I think that's about it, folks. Let me give you another shot from all sides so you can compare. And one more thing before I wrap this up. When I started this project, I said I was thinking about doing a contest, and this repainted statue would be the prize. I did not get any response about the contest. So what I'm going to do now is I will be trying to give this away again. My next big contest is going to be the giveaway when I hit 999 subscribers. I may have one or two small contests in between, but I will have this one as one of the prizes. There will be several prizes. That's going to be a big thing for this channel. If you understand the significance of 999, you know why. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to start talking more about it, so expect that. I am presently at 851 subscribers, and my goal is to hit 1,000 before the end of the year. I'm pretty sure I will achieve that. Don't want to get too happy, but I'm moving pretty good as far as subscriber growth. So if you're not subscribed and you like this type of content, please do so, folks. All right, and I'm going to call this a wrap. I hope I did not miss anything. Let me see. Look over it one more time. I hate when I finish recording and then I realize that there was something else I wanted to talk about and I forgot to talk about it. Okay, I talked about the broken fingers. Oh, another thing, let me just point this out. I already talked about the other hand, but this hand also, well, not that one. This hand also had some broken fingers. And if you want to find out which ones and compare how well I did repairing it, you can look at the video where I showed the broken fingers. I think they came out pretty good. And if you look up Cut Take Two, and if you don't look real close, you won't even see the repair job I did on it. All right, folks, I'm going to call this a wrap. I'm starting to ramble, and I hate doing that. So I want to thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting the channel. Bye. And now it is time for the money shot. All right. Thank you.